I learned something a long time ago. I learned it in a New Age church, but I want to share it with you. It's about goal setting. And it's really worked for me over the years, and I think it can work for you also. There are five parts of it. Hopefully that keeps it simple. I need for it to be kept simple. The first thing is write down your goals. Everything I read says write down your goals. So it doesn't have to be a lot. It can be like eight, could be four, could be three, could be one. But start with writing down your goals. That cements it, it focuses you, and it makes it real. Somehow it just makes it real to write down your goals. And put them in almost past tense, like present tense. I am doing this. And be very specific. I am running 1 mile a day before or by, let's see, this is May 5th. No, this is May 10th. So I am running 1 mile a day by July 12th. So if you're not running right now, that would be a way of cementing that. That I am doing it, present tense, or I have done, no, present tense, I am doing that. So write down your goals. Second thing is work on your goals 100%. So you'd want to go out every day and work on your goal. Work on this goal. So if it's morning or night or in the afternoon, pick a day that's good for you and run. Or you're writing. If you want to write a novel, I'm writing a chapter by 2 weeks from now, and get the date. That's very important. Date and putting in the present. You're doing it now. You're preparing. You're doing it now. It's happening. Another thing is your brain shifts gears, and it's very pliant. It's very relaxed, which makes it very pliant in the very early morning when you're just waking up, and at night when you're going to bed. So that's when you read over your goal and you have pictures of it, create an image of it, and you see it every night, every morning. It's very important. It gets it in your brain, focus, clarity. You want to do that. Also, and this can be a little bit seemingly off from the subject, but it's not. You get to forgive everybody and be very specific. This person did this to me this day, or whatever. Don't just say, I forgive you for everything you've done for me or toward me. You got to forgive specific things. Dad, you did this to me 5 years ago, and I forgive you. My friend, whoever you are, preacher, God, myself, Eddie, you did this, and imagine it and imagine forgiving yourself. I've had to do that, forgive myself. So that clears your mind. It's like forget about the other person. The point is to clear your mind, clear your soul, and then this does that. And the last thing is pay tithes. Whether you want to give money to the church or not, or you want to give it to the woman across the street who's taught you something spiritually. The point is to give tithes, to give, but specifically giving tithes. I don't know if you believe in God or not, but it's giving to that Almighty's work, and you are being generous. You're obeying what's in the Bible. If you believe in the Bible, I do. But pay your tithes. You'd be amazed at how that works. I'm not saying do it for selfish reasons to make things work, but you'd be amazed at how it works. It's taking care of me. For example, I sent tithes to a person who'd written a book, and the book has helped me spiritually. And then, like 2 months later, I think it was, I needed money to pay my rent. And they actually sent the money back to me because they couldn't use it. And that was the exact amount of money I needed for my rent. I honestly don't know if that was the right thing to do, but I feel like God is okay with it. The fact that I paid my rent with that money was the perfect amount of money. When I got that check back in the mail, when they sent it back to me, I actually started crying because like I had nothing to pay rent with. That was the exact amount. So it was pretty astounding, So to go back over the five, it's write down your goals in the present tense. I'm doing this. I'm going to Hawaii. I'm going to Honolulu. I'm going back to school. I'm writing this book. I'm writing this chapter of this book. I'm running a mile, whatever you're doing, whatever your goal is, in the present tense, and you're putting a date on it by December the 25th of 2019, or 2 months from now, whatever it is, specific date. And even if you don't make it by that date, you can change the date, but you want to get specific. Commit. That's what this is about, committing to it happening. Letting your subconscious know, letting God know that you're working on it is commitment. That's the second one, work on the goals. 100%. Oh, and then the second one is 100%. This is focus, clarity, commitment. Work on your goal 100%. And then the next one is read in the morning, read at night. And have pictures of it. Have pictures of what you want to do. You're running, you're working out, you're writing the book. Pictures of it. You have to take a picture of yourself. Put yourself in that situation. Forgiving 100%. Clearing out your mind, clearing out your brain, clearing out your soul and your heart. Clearing it out so you can hear from God, hear from your subconscious, hear from your higher self, whatever you want to call it. And then paying tithes. I know it sounds like it's totally different from everything else, but it works. Do those three things. I'll see you next week and we'll talk about some more things. We're going to start doing this, things that will help you to develop into the person you want to be. I've found a lot of goals reached. I'm in an apartment. Having this apartment was a goal reached like this. So do these things and let me know what's going on with you. If it helps you, I appreciate that. And I'll see you next week. Take care.